Hello everyone, welcome to my studio. Today I am going to paint a waterfall. Let's see the reference. You can see the reference is from Pixabay. It is like quite tough for me. All the reds and greens and yellows, you can see there are too much details. I have never painted any waterfall before in my life. As you know, I am a self-taught person. So I just keep on experimenting with my subject. This is the first piece where I tried my composition and my colors all together. You can see it is a complete mess. Also I have tried here second and third time just to be sure how to create that perspective, because it is not coming out perfectly. I want the yellows in front and the blues and greens behind, but it is seemingly quite tough. Now let's try. The previous paper was 25% cotton and this one is Archie's 300 gram 100% cotton paper. So let's get started. I am taping the paper on a lighter board because it is necessary to move the board during painting to move the pigments wherever I want. So I am just taping it on a acrylic sheet. First I'll be painting the waterfall. For the waterfall, I will be using the negative painting method because I am not going to paint the water altogether. I am just going to paint the rocks and the earth behind the waterfall. So I am taking some greens and Van Dyke brown mixed together and also some blue and just putting it on the upper surface of the waterfall. Then I am just spraying it with water from a mist bottle and tilting the board so that the paint comes down and create the effect of a waterfall. I want that flowy effect here. Also I'll be using some yellow ochre here and there because if I only use blues and greens, the painting will become so much cooler side. So I'll be using some yellow also and also some warm color. For the darkest color I am just mixing blues and Van Dyke brown and also some sepia, and I am not painting in particularly anything, but I am just making some random strokes, and when the paper is drying I'm just spraying some mist over it so that I can continue to paint the flowy effect. For the water, for now I am not painting anything. I am just making some vertical stripes over the water so that it can make that impression that it is flowing down. And the brush is half inch flat by Heritage, Princeton Heritage. Here I am using some green mixed with some extra ultramarine because I am just wanting to put some cool tone effect. Okay, blues are on the cooler side of the color wheel and yellow is on the warmer side. So I also want some warm and also I want some cooler effect in my painting so that it can become vibrant and rich. giving some random strokes with a neutral tint here and there, just to suggest some rocks or some mosses over the rocks. Today I am giving voiceover without any script, so please pardon me for any mistake. I am not so fluent in English, and English is not my mother tongue. I think the waterfall is almost done, and also my cat is here to accompany me. So I'm just giving some finishing touch here and there. I just want to keep it so very much loose and without any details, because if I go into the details, I am sure that I will mess it up. For the trees and vegetation, I am again wetting the paper where the trees are, and also I am tilting the board again. But this time I am a little bit tensed and I don't know where to start and how to finish. So I will just go with the lighter color first. I have mixed some yellow and ultramarine again, and to make it little bit cooler, and so I mixed little bit more blue in it, and I will just put the color blobs here and there where I think the trees are there in farther away from our subject. So it is like feeling so much risky right now. Painting a watercolor is like a gamble, you never know what will be the outcome until it is finished. Trees with blues and green foliages are quite simple, but with yellow and red flower it is tough for me. As for now, it is tough for me, so I am a little bit tensed right now. Still, I am leaving the areas where I will be painting the yellow foliages and red flowers, and painting the rest of it. So now I am washing my brush and putting the yellows, and next I will be putting some oranges over it, and let's see where it goes. But yes, here all the places I have left the gap for, I am filling it with yellows. And now I am putting some oranges, and also then I'll be putting some red with some thicker consistency to suggest the leaves and also the flowers. Then I'll be spraying some mist over it because I want them to mix a little bit. So I sprayed some water and just tilting the board so that they can mix by themselves. I don't want to force it on them. Now I am going some darker places with the green foliages. I just mix so much ultramarine with blue, and I'm just giving some shadow over those green leaves and also in those yellow flowers and foliages. Now I'll be removing some paint from the base of the trees because I want an effect of fog over the waterfall. And I also want to suggest that those forest and trees are at very far away from the waterfall. Now I am giving depth to the forest with Van Dyke brown with small vertical strokes so that it seems like some stems of those trees. Also, I'll be removing some paint with my flat brush to suggest some branches, the highlight of the branches. So I think I am coming to the end of the painting. A little bit of details it will be needed. Let's see where it goes. So I am just speeding up the process little bit. You can slow it down from the setting. Now with my number 1 rigger, I am trying to give some stem effect at the base of the vegetation, and I will also be extending some stems from here and there randomly to make it seem more realistic. After it is dried, I give some dry brush strokes here and there, and it just ended here. Thank you for watching.